What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. It's been a while since I made one of these, and you probably noticed a lot's changed around here, and that is because I moved across the country. I left my spot in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm now in my hometown of San Francisco, back on the West Coast. So that's why I've been a bit absent from the YouTube world for a while, but I'm stoked to get back into it, get back on track, and keep making more videos for you guys. So today's video is a partnership with Castr, which is a really awesome live streaming, multi-streaming, multicast platform. And I've had the pleasure of using this platform for the past couple of weeks. And a few days ago, I put on a live stream concert and I streamed it to Facebook, YouTube, and 2 websites all at the same time, using Castr. So let's jump right into this. Let's roll that intro and then I'll show you what this is all about. Welcome back, guys. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so. If you're into live streaming, music production, mixing and mastering, or anything in between, I'll be posting lots of content in that sort of world pretty regularly, so subscribe, and when you finish watching this video, head to my channel and check out my other videos because I got a lot of good stuff on there. So bringing it back to Castr. Castr is a multi-streaming service that allows you to stream to all the major social platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, YouNow, lots and lots of platforms, over 30 different platforms. And they also offer streaming to your own website. They offer you an embed code for the stream and you can post that on any number of websites you want. So before I talk about all the details and all the stuff I love about Castr, let's jump into my screen and I'll show you exactly what I went through to set up my live concert the other day. So what you see here is Castr's dashboard. This is sort of your home page once you make an account. So let's click create new, and then we have our options over here. For this purpose, we're going to create a new live stream because we want to stream to a website in addition to social platforms. If you only want to multicast to social platforms, you can click new multi-stream. So let's make our title. I'm going to call this Aya and Tano live stream concert. Then choose your region. For me, that's US West. Click save, and here is your streaming dashboard. All right, so the first thing we want to do is click add a platform. And the first thing I'm going to add is a YouTube event. And I can connect to YouTube events or stream with a server key. For my purpose, I wanted to make the YouTube event in advance, so I'm going to use a server key. I already created my YouTube event here. So let's go to that event and copy the stream URL. Put it in there. Next, I gotta get the stream key. Copy that, put it in, and create platform. So there you go. YouTube platform is created. Let's add another one to add Facebook. Now, again, I can continue with Facebook or with the custom server and key. I'm going to do it that way because, again, I created a Facebook event in advance. So here's my Facebook event. Let's grab the info. Got to grab the server URL first. Put that into Castr. Then I'm going to grab the stream key. Put that into Castr and create platform. Great, so that's created, and now I'm gonna add a website. So here I have my iframe widget that I can copy and put into my website. So I'm gonna copy that. Then I'm gonna head over to Squarespace. My website is provided by Squarespace. And I made a new page called Livestream. So I'm gonna add a new block, embed block, click the code button and enter the iframe code from Castr. Set. All right, so there it is. And I did some playing around here and I found that changing the size to 1920 by, I think it was 1080 for now. That's good. But actually, let's make it a little smaller. So I'm going to bring it down to 900 or so. That should be good. click apply. So there is our stream block on my website. So right now the stream is offline, obviously, but let's go back. Now we want to grab our stream key for the encoder. I'm going to be using OBS to assemble my audio and video content. So here in OBS, I got my stream set up. There's just the cover flyer for the stream, and go into settings. First, we're going to put in the stream info. We're going to choose Castr IO. Again, your region. Then paste the stream key and press OK. And just to show you some other settings I like to use in OBS for optimum results, in the Output tab, I like to use the hardware encoder. I find that gives me better results. Audio track 1. And for the bitrate, I like to use 4500 for 1080p video. I find that that has given me the smoothest results. For audio, 44.1, stereo, that's pretty straightforward. And the video tab, I'm going to be streaming at 1920 by 1080. So that's pretty much it. We can close out of that, press OK, and we should be all set. Now we're ready to click Start Streaming. So start streaming, and now let's see, we get a good bitrate going. All right, looks like we have a pretty good connection. So let's head back to Castr, and we should see the stream pop up here in just a second. There we go. Here it comes. All right, that's looking great. So now you can see up here we have all our info. We have our bandwidth, we have our amount of viewers, we have our bitrate, and our resolution. So it's all looking healthy. Obviously, we're going to want more viewers than that eventually, but this is just a test. Now what we can do is toggle on our platforms. Right now they're toggled off, so here we go. Toggle on, and they're connecting. Let's wait a minute while they connect, and boom, connected. So now we can go to YouTube, check it out. Excellent connection, looking good. Now we can go over to our Facebook stream. Looks like it's all good. And let's check the website one. Perfect. So as you can see, they're all up and running, all streaming. Obviously, there's nothing really live happening right now. It's just an image, but come concert day, this will all be a live concert using my technique with a universal audio interface, which you can check out here. So here, if we go into video settings, I'm going to enable the chat, which will enable a chat messaging system on the website embedded player. Obviously, Facebook and YouTube have their own chat systems. So now if we go to the website one and reload the page, just reload that real quick. Now you can see there's this bar on the left where you can put in your name and your message. So now people can chat on the website version of the stream. And that's pretty much it. We're all set up and good to go. Obviously, I'm going to add my audio and video sources when it comes time to stream. But as far as Castr goes, that's pretty much the setup to stream to a website and Facebook and YouTube all at the same time. One thing I really love about Castr is that they strive for stability and low latency, which are huge pluses. I'm happy to report that during my live stream concert, I encountered no issues, no glitches, or anything like that. And, you know, streaming for me has been a bumpy road. It's been a learning process. Ever since this pandemic started, I started exploring this new world of live streaming because that was my only outlet to perform for an audience. And I learned a lot, and as I learned things, I started posting tutorials to help you guys out. Every time I made a breakthrough, I wanted to tell you guys about it. But not everything went so smoothly. I definitely encountered lots of glitches, lots of frustrating streams along the way with crashes, glitches, frame drops, freezes, all that sort of stuff. I went through it all. And so it's really refreshing, and it felt really good to have a stream through a new service that I'd never used before, Castr, and have it go perfectly smoothly, streaming to 4 different locations at once with no problems. So if you're using Castr, you can be sure that it is a low latency and stable stream. Another thing I love about Castr, which I think brings it a notch above some of its competitors, is that it streams at 1080p HD at all price points. Even the cheapest plan, which is only $10 a month, you get 1080p output. And a lot of other multi-streaming services don't offer that until higher price points. Another thing you get with Castr is no Castr branding. Again, even at the cheapest price point of $10 a month. Another really cool thing about Castr, which I don't know if other streaming platforms have, it seems pretty unique, is that you can have a chat overlay on the stream that actually compiles the chat data from all the social platforms. So if you have a YouTube stream and a Twitch stream and a Facebook stream, you can actually bring those together into one chat overlay on the stream, which is really, really cool. That way, wherever your stream is living, whether it's on Facebook, on your website, the audience can actually see how the fans are engaging on all the platforms. Starting at the second price point, which is $15 a month, you also get a scheduled pre-recorded video feature, which is really cool for musicians if you are pre-recording a concert and then you want to stream it to your fans. You can pre-record that video and then schedule a concert in advance, have a link to send people, and then that video will stream to your audience on as many platforms as you want at that time that you scheduled. So that's really cool. Again, other multi-streaming services, some of Castr's competitors, don't offer that feature until higher price points or even as a paid add-on. So that's a really cool feature that they built into their plan only at $15 a month. And lastly, Castr's customer support is pretty incredible. They have a chat on their website, and anytime I had a question or an issue, I sent a message in the chat and I got a response literally within 1 minute every time. They are super responsive 24/7. One time I was troubleshooting some setup thing at 3 a.m. and I messaged them an instant response. So that's pretty incredible. They really want their customers to enjoy the platform and the process to be as smooth as possible. So their customer support is pretty incredible. Great job, Castr, for that. I really appreciate that in a company because I've had so many terrible customer support experiences and you guys really nailed it. So thank you. Now, one thing I do want to make clear is that if you want to stream to your own website with an embed code, in addition to all the social streaming platforms, you do have to actually purchase a separate plan from the multicast or broadcast plan. They have broadcast plans which stream to social platforms, and then they have another plan called a live stream plan, which you can stream to your own website in addition. So you can head to their website and look at the pricing and the plans in a more detailed way. They give a nice table with all the features and all the price points, so you can get a plan that's perfect for your need. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Future Tano here, editing this video, and I just heard breaking news from Castr that they have decided to offer you guys a 10% discount on a purchase of any amount on any live streaming or multi-streaming package. So all you have to do is use the code Tano, T-A-N-O, my name, at checkout to get 10% off. So head over to their website, use the discount code Tano at checkout to get 10% off. All right, back to the video. So thank you so much to Castr for sponsoring this video. I really had a great time testing out this service. And if you guys are interested in multi-streaming or live streaming to your own website, please check out Castr. They're doing some really great stuff and offer a great service. So check them out, link in the description. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Lots more videos coming soon. All right, guys, see you in the next one.